Hello and welcome to another Vaggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Brewdog's Lost Lager. I don't know where they lost it. A dry hopped Pilsner, 4.7%. Look at the bloody writing there. How are you supposed to read that? Eh? I mean, I've got pretty decent eyesight. Not in this light, obviously. But for God's sakes, I mean, that is ridiculously small. It says something of the national animal of Scotland. Looks like unicorns. Right, I'll listen to that rubbish. So yeah, Brewdog. Obviously, if you've not heard of Brewdog, these days, for me, they were the pioneers of the craft beer industry. When I was at Sainsbury's back in 2010, pretty much. Oh shit, it's a gusher. Bastard. Pardon my French. I don't normally swear, but I didn't even shake the bleeder as well. What happened to my floor? The floor's fucked anyway. That's what you get for buying cheapo B&M flooring. Never do it. Don't do it. Put it down. I got it cheap. Put it down, and it was. I knew it was crap when I put it down. So yes, I've lost some on the floor. I do apologise for swearing. It's uncouth. It's not needed. Yeah. There's a bar and stud. I'm thinking of that. So, good carbonation and lacing on this. Really strong. Hazy, slightly hazy, unless that's just because it's cold. But hazy pour, white head, golden pour. Typical malty, grassy aroma to it. Now, from Brewdog, I'd be expecting, yes, it's a Pilsner, but I'd be expecting something a bit different. Do they deliver? Because let's be fair, Brewdog do a lot of different beers and lagers. And look, there's one that I reviewed the other day. I haven't took a photo. I use Instagram and take photos, and it all helps build up the site at some stage. Someone might take notice anyway, especially one of the breweries. One of these days I might actually get some free beer. Be nice. Pricey stuff after a while. But it's a great hobby. Reviewing beers. Getting away with it with the wife. You can't fault it, can you? I'm talking shit for 10 minutes about a beer. You can't fault it. And yes, I'm not drunk. Yeah, so, good carbonation, white head. Just smells like any other lager, to be fair. Let's see what it tastes like. So they class it as a dry hopped Pilsner, 4.7%, so good strength to it. I mean, let's be fair, it tastes nice. But I'm not at the moment finding anything to differentiate itself. That's a long word, isn't it? Here's another long word, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't taste that much different from the other lagers. And being Brewdog, I would expect it to be, as a craft lager, craft pilsner lager, they're all the same, to be something very different. Or are they aiming at that lager market? Only they know that. Very drinkable, goes down very well. Then again, don't most lagers, Again, like most lagers, the grassy, the hay, the malt, light malt obviously, not dark malts. That element's all there, it tastes very similar to what Foster's tastes like, if I'm being honest, and I'm always honest. Maybe too honest in life, but sometimes you've got to be, haven't you? So, whilst being a nice lager, It's not offering anything new. If its intentions is to fit into the lager market, then it has done that very easily. Oh, nice taste then, though. Yeah, if its intentions are to fit into the mainstream market, it shoes itself firmly in to that same bracket as Carling, Carlsberg, Foster's, Stella, and so on. There's no real taste to it that defines it differently from them. It's all very similar to other lagers. But is that what they've aimed for? You know, only breweries themselves will be able to tell you if that's what they're trying to accomplish, you know. Because let's be fair, the mainstream lager market is a market that's been dominated for years by the same brands. So if you can introduce a brand into that and get it in canned form, crates, you know, and bottles even, then you broke the back of those people that have got, you know, because it's warm in here, they're bubbling away like wanna. Yeah, you've gone into that market, and you're edging your own way in that market. And that, you know, for any company, that's the thing. You start a company and you want to go bigger, then you want to replace or get a nod on that shelf to your product. And to me, this is where Brewdog have gone. They haven't gone for a craft lager in taste that delivers something new in taste. They've gone for something that's very similar to the others, but you know, but because of the Brewdog name, you know, it can create a space for that on the shelves. Very interesting, very clever tactics as well. So straw coloured, good carbonation lacing, white head, malt on the aroma, grassy hay, malt, all them elements are in the taste and the aroma. Nice strength, that 4.7, it does translate well because I'm feeling it a little bit at least. So, where are we? Yes, Brewdog's Lost Lager. Very interesting. Obviously, I can see where they're aiming it at. They're not aiming it at the craft lager market. They're aiming it, unless they're bringing it at, you know, the Brewdog name, you know, but they're aiming it at the mainstream lager market. And whether that's their intentions or not, I don't know. But that's where I see them aiming it. So out of 5 then. I'm going to give it a 4.2 out of 5. It was nice. Nice tasting. Doesn't deliver anything new, I don't think, to the genre. But an interesting shoe-in into the mainstream category. Very interesting. Right. Thanks for watching. See you soon.